had lost weight. He was also in Tampa. They saw him down in Tampa watching his son. And then there are others. There are other people are the opposite way on social media are kind of calling him out that he's going to use this for an excuse not to coach anymore, and this was the plan all along. What say you, Chad Mitchell? Do you feel like if you're not now? Here's the deal. Now, if you've lost 14 pounds, to me that could be some form of cancer. It could be. There's no telling what it is. He's had some toes cut off. He's had the blood clots. They were worried, concerned about that. He's definitely got something going on. The man's wealthy. He didn't need to put the time in that these coaches have to put in. I kind of think he will step down. And the question will it be, was it truly from all medical reasons, or was it kind of a plan? This is, and I can see them going both ways, people saying these things both ways. You know where he spent all this time recovering at? His home in Texas, not his home in Colorado. I'm just saying, if I was coaching and I had the ability to be in the same city where I'm working or where I formerly had a home, maybe the weather's better. I don't know, Texas gets cold in Texas also. I think I'd probably...
Colorado Springs is nice.
Yeah, well...
You ever been there?
Yeah, well, he's in Boulder. Talking Boulder. I would stay...
Colorado Springs.
I would stay where I'm working. I might not be at the facility, but I'm there. I'm closer. I would not have been staying in Texas. That's just me.
So all of those people who are saying, he's just using this for an excuse to quit. The man has done everything. I mean, he's football. He played baseball for the Cincinnati Reds. He's coached. He's raised a couple of kids that, are in the sport and have made names for himself. Why does he need to answer to you or have an excuse?
Because I asked him a question. I want to be answered.
Money and say, you know what? Screw you people. I'm taking a break.
Chad, help me out.
Don't help him out, Chad. Don't.
The question was, Kemosabe.
Okay.
The question was, would you have stayed there in Boulder and recovered where you're there, where you work, and where your
recover from
responsibilities are, or would you stay in Texas?
Recover from what?
We don't know.
Well, okay, then there's your answer.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna bring some clarity to this. I hope.
Bring some clarity. We need some clarity.
First off, we need to wait till 11 o'clock to really see what he's got. But my suspicions about staying in Texas, if it's his health, he already had some doctors probably there that he trusts and
good point.
That kind of thing.
Good
they
point.
have. I'm not saying Colorado doesn't have good medical facilities. Not saying that, but he is familiar with the Texas system over there. I think that's what it's about. I think he's been there for his health, and I think that's what we're going to hear today. That's what I think.
Do you think he steps down today?
If he's lost 14 pounds, he's not feeling good. There's some. It almost sounds like he's got some clotting disorder.
Yeah, that's what I was
he's
thinking.
had blood clots. He's lost a couple of toes. It sounds like he's got some issue like that. And hopefully, we'll find out more. But
losing 14 pounds, that shouldn't happen just with blood clots. 14 pounds.
I get it. Yeah, so there could be some
something
other things.
else.
So, it wouldn't surprise me if he steps
I do know the medical
all the
field.
articles are saying that he will likely step down. That's what most of the articles I'm pulling up.
Do you want me
saying.
to help you else in any kind of medical terms?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, because I do know if you lose 14 pounds,
Give him your
that has nothing to do with blood clots. Okay, I do know that, Chad.
Maybe he worked out better.
Maybe he's just on a diet.
He's not sitting there with 2 Pepsis and a Mountain Dew.
I got water. I got zero sugar. But you say that.
Donut.
You say that, but there's kids there and families there send their kids there to Colorado for him to coach them. So they deserve to know what's going on. The people that hired him, that believed in him, deserve to know what's going on. So I see it both ways. But when you're not out recruiting, that showed me there the interest maybe not where it should have been. This was before he got sick. And we were like, I don't know if he's going to continue to coach or not. And he said he was. But that's a lot of time you got to put in to do that. And he doesn't need to do that. He didn't have to work again ever. So I don't know. We'll find out everything today. But people can be cruel. They can be mean. They can say things. They're just, jealousy, whatever reasons. There were so many people in Jackson, Mississippi, so upset with him because he took a job making 10 times what he was making in Jacksonville State or in Mississippi. And they turned on him. Some of those people, not all of them, but some did. And now all these people, I'm reading this stuff online, he's just using this excuse. Once his boy was gone, he was done with us. So some people are taking it different ways. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Wildcat. You don't have to be so rude to me.
Okay, that's,
Is that okay? Did I meet your needs?
Okay.
You okay?
I forgive you.
All right.
Not.
We get back. The legend right here. Dr. Chad Mitchell going to tell us what's going on in Tallahassee, Florida. He might tell us what's going on with Dion. He's trying to get Dion on the phone right now as we speak. And then after that, we're going to talk about FSU. And hopefully today we'll have time because I want to ask you a question about Las Vegas. Hey, remember that, Las Vegas. I need to ask him a question about Las Vegas. All right, let's talk about some of our wonderful... Hey, look, Wildcat, these electrical bikes.
Yep.
Now, I'm not getting late in electrical bikes. She's too young. Those things go 30 miles an hour. But I'm going to get her a bike for her birthday.
10
she
speed,
wants one.
12 speed, 15 speed.
10 speed. 10 speed.
That's all
plenty,
you need, huh?
Plenty of speed for her. And I'm going to go to Steve's Bike Shop. You know why? Because they got great merchandise. And they can work on them. They can build anything you want, really. They got electrical bikes. They got the 10 speeds. They got everything you can think of. And they've been in business in 1979. That tells me something right there, that they're the best at what they do.
And they have pink helmets.
And they got helmets. They got every kind of helmet you can get. Yes. Steve's Bike Shop, right across the street from Sam's on 23rd Street. You look at yourself a bike. Chad, you recommend that people older get an electrical bike. You can work your heart.
Yeah.
Get tired.
You can always turn the electric off and get your exercise. And then if, you feel like you're getting overheated or whatever, you can always, ride back on electric.
I tell you what, the electric bikes are taking over the world. I see them all over the place in Bay Point. Steve's Bike Shop's where you need to go to get the bike. Don't go buy one. I'm not going to watch in stores from a department store. The time you get right the first time, get back on the second time, the tires are flat 99% of the time. All right, let's talk about somebody else. I love him, Pat Perno, the city commissioner of Lynn Haven, does an incredible job there, but his restaurant, second to none. We're talking about Beef Over Brady's. The key word here is Lynn Haven. Lynn Haven Beef Over Brady's every Wednesday, 10 wings inside. Best customer service you'll get anywhere. Food's incredible, TV's everywhere, great atmosphere. Beef Over Brady's, Lynn Haven. When I'm out that way, let's go see two wonderful people. They're great.
Just a few more days
Wonderful
left.
Russ and Amber.
And the estate sale. Just a few more days left. So, plus, they want me to tell you.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about fine quality jewelry at low prices. Go in there and take your jewelry and have it inspected, have it cleaned for free. Walk around, take a look at what they've got left, and then wheel and deal with Amber and
Russ,
and they're gonna sell it to you if you want it. They'll deal with you there. And also, they wanted me to tell you about watch batteries. It's not that time when you get your watch battery fixed, maybe a crystal on your watch that's all scratched up.
They can do it all
right there. We're talking about David Adamson Designer Jewelry, Highway 77, Lynn Haven.
Lynn Haven. Hey, let me ask you this, Chad. What if they find out something really bad? You lose all that weight. Then these people are saying all these comments going to feel pretty bad, don't you think?
Yeah, that's why I wait,
That's why
wait for the press conference.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait, Wildcat. We'll be right back. Wait. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Just wait, Wildcat. We'll be right back.
ESPN Northwest Florida, available on all your devices.
Connected.
You're your favorite sports talk hosts.
The Coach James Hale Show. You're listening to the Inside Drive live.
The afternoon underdog.
And your favorite teams.
Braves win it!
We're live on the app. Tune in, Alexa, ESPNPC.com, Facebook, YouTube, and in your car at 101.9 and 104.3. Wherever you go, there we are. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Golf is a game that should be fun, but to have the most fun, you need to play your best. That's where the experts at Golf Plus come in. Their friendly staff will guide you through the buying process, answer all your questions, and can help with any repairs you need along the way. Golf Plus is your custom fitting, club repair, and golf retail shop. Golf Plus staff is non-commissioned and will work with you to find the best product for your game, just like they've been doing since 1988. Golf Plus in Panama City Beach. Fitting, repair, retail. That's Golf Plus.
There's a reason we call it the big one, because the biggest deals of the year are happening now at Panama City Toyota. And you can get 3.99% APR on the award-winning Camry, plus 90 days until you make your first payment, and 3.99% on the new RAV4, plus 90 days until you make your first payment. Get 2.99% on the Bolt Tacoma, or take the lead and get 1.99% on the powerful Tundra. The big one. Right now at Panama City Toyota.
Offers expire August 4th. For details, visit PanamaCityToyota.com.
Hewitt Tire and Auto has been in business in Panama City forever. Locals taking care of locals. From the smallest to the largest vehicles, they do it all. But don't take my word for it. Listen to the experts.
Hewitt Tire and Auto, your certified AAA service center and hometown towing.
Visit them online at HewittTire.com.
On Airport Road in Panama City.
850-769-7323. Hewitt Tire and Auto Center and hometown towing.
If you got more A's on your truck than you did in high school, you might be a Bama fan. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Florida State, Florida State, Florida State. Woo! FSU updates brought by Newbies. 4 great locations, not 3, 4 great locations. St. Andrews, big, beautiful facility there. Go have a great time. Newbies on the Curve, go watch all the games. And then head on down to the mothership. Charlotte's going to have the best bands in Southeast. Heck, almost every night now during the summer. Go check it out. Tell them, Coach, they're always giving back to the community. Let's make sure we support them. I love John. Love Charlotte. Hey, I just got this beautiful text here from somebody that he didn't want me to say his name. Dion has some financial issues a few years ago. He is not quite as popular on TV. I think that's one of the reasons he got involved in coaching. So the money is an issue. You could lose 14 pounds just from the stress of being a football coach. That's true. I want to thank this individual so much for reaching out and giving and blessing us with this wonderful insight. Thank you, Mayor. Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
No, I love
stressing about money. 14 pounds. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's something more than that.
Yeah, I do too. I hope not. We're going to know, like Chad said, this way around 11 o'clock today. We'll
be patient.
More. Be patient. Be patient. Chad, what do you have? I tell you, I wonder if Greg Bernicki and Bill Allen can be patient very long if FSU has another bad football season. I don't think so. They got rid of the baseball coach. Now they might turn their attention to football and say, he better win this year. We're getting closer and closer. 2:30, August 30th, Alabama at FSU. ABC TV.
It's going to be a great game.
Yes. Talk to us. Tell me. Preach to me. What we got?
So, I found this article on 24/7 Sports talking about FSU's projected 2025 depth chart. I got tongue-tied.
That's okay.
Depth chart on offense. And so I thought we'd go through that a little bit.
Let's
give us something to talk about here. So at quarterback, they've got Tommy Castellanos as the
mouthpiece
starter. And and then, of course, Gus Malzahn had something to do with him being recruited there.
Yeah.
And then Brock Glenn, who, we've seen before. Hopefully he's improving as well. So that's your 1 and 2 they think is going to be at quarterback. I agree with that, actually. And then let's slide down here to running back. And, one of these former Alabama players, he's in the running, but he's not up where I thought he would be. We can talk about that a little bit, too, even though this is about FSU, not about
He left Alabama because he knew what was happening. Hayes was there. Then Hayes left.
And I don't know how to say this guy's name, so I'm going to slaughter it, I'm sure.
You may help you?
Osmane Chroma? Is that how you say it? I don't know.
That's perfect.
And then they think it's between him and Gavin Sawchuk. And then at number 2 in the depth chart, they think it's between Roydell Williams and Jalen Lucas.
So that's 4 people fighting over 2 positions.
4. Well, it's good to have 4 running backs, right? Yeah.
So actually, to me, it looks like that Williams is third team, right?
The way this looks to me, and maybe I'm wrong, it looks to me like Chroma and Roydell, and then Roydell Williams are 1 and 2. But we'll see how it works out. This is a Gus Malzahn offense.
Yeah.
Roydell Williams is not necessarily used to that kind of offense.
Yeah.
So you never know what's in the mix.
I'll be honest with you. I don't ever worry about FSU not having good running backs. That's just
right. They've usually got them.
Something's wrong with the coaching staff at Florida State and have good running backs. Yeah.
Tight end, Marqueston Douglas.
He's good.
And Landon Thomas.
Okay.
Those are 1 and 2. H-back, Randy Pittman and Chase Lofton.
Okay.
Those are your H-backs. Then we move to what the position they're calling 9 wide receiver. Deuce Robinson and Elijah Moore.
Okay. Pretty good.
Slide on down the article here. Number 2 wide receiver is Squirrel White and Lawayne McCoy or Makahi Dancy. I hope I said his name right. Makahi Dancy. Slot, Javen Boggs, and then at 2 is either Gavin Blackwell or BJ Gibson. Left tackle, very important position, right?
Most important.
Can't forget the big boys. Gunnar Hansen, they think is going to be number 1, and number 2 is Lucas Simmons. Left guard, Adrian Medley and Jacob Rizzi. At center, Luke Pettibon and Andre Otto. Right guard, Richie Leonard and Jacob Rizzi. And at right tackle, Micah Pettis, Jonathan Daniels. And that is it for your possible starting lineup with the depth chart.
I'm looking at how they terminology of their offense, and I don't understand the 2 receiver, the 9.
I don't
Maybe
either.
this is something new. We've always had X, Z, slot, Y. The Y is your tight end, your X is your split end.
I didn't understand the 2 and 9 either.
And the slot's a slot. Yeah,
that's what they had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did that formation quite a bit when Jared was a quarterback.
Coaches there are several different schemes like that of what coaches call positions.
It's crazy.
Right?
Alabama's terminology was weird. It stayed the same too. They didn't really change it up for coordinators. He would say, "You're hired to hire our offense. We're not changing it up. Kids don't have to relearn everything," which was really smart on his part. I think he made the coaches learn.
Yeah.
But it's just so they're all some of them about the same play, but it's just the way they call everything's completely different.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of I've heard all kinds of different things.
Do you think that helps them when they're trying to get a play?
I think a lot of it. I think
keep the defense off guard.
I think most people, what they learn, they keep. Or then some people go to clinics or go to NFL, listen to those guys, and some of the college guys will switch and use their terminology. 12. I don't even know what. We never called anything 12 personnel or anything like that. We was just different.
Yeah.
We had ways we called ours. It's like some of the things I call Wildcat. People don't really know what terminology, what we mean by some things we call him.
We know what language you speak.
John, I hope he never finds out what we call him.
I listened one time when I wasn't here. I listened to y'all say some. It kind of hurt my feelings, so I just turned the radio off. I said, I'm not listening to this anymore.
My favorite James Hale stories.
Yeah, it really hurt.
Oh man, there's good ones out there.
I was touched deeply, but not deeply enough, obviously. I turned the computer off. So I'm not listening to this. How dare they? All right, FSU offense. How well did they perform week 1? They've gone through a spring football with Gus Malzahn. They've gone through all the summer workouts. And as the season goes, you're going to see FSU offense improve. If they can stay healthy, you will see improve every game under Gus Malzahn. Now, will what the performance is going to be week 1, coming off all the summer workouts and then the fall camp. We don't know. Again, though, regardless of how it looks, it will improve as the season goes on. I guarantee. All of his offenses until you have injuries. Now, if you get people hurt, everything's off.
Am I wrong to think that Gus Malzahn's offense is a little simplistic? I mean, I get it has some complexity to it.
I think it's things that they don't see every day. He's got wing T principles in it. He's got options in it. Pass options, not just the old run option game, but the pass option.
I know, but what I was getting at is it's like a player's offense. The components to it that make it tricky are the multiple options on the same play,
formation,
right?
Misdirections.
But the plays themselves, pretty simplistic in a way. But I don't mean that derogatory. I
sounds
mean that
you do.
I mean that.
I can have it played back. It does sound that way.
He played it back.
Did you not think it sounded that way?
I get what he's saying. He's saying, they've got these plays, but they have
Here's where I'm going. If you would let me talk, I'll tell you where I'm going with this.
Go ahead.
That I think it's one of the offenses that, in my mind, I've watched it through the years, is easier for players to pick up on and know because the complexity of it is in the option part, not necessarily in the play calling and how the play's supposed to work. To me, it seems like the players pick up on that offense pretty quick. And it's, although the simplicity.
So you're saying Nick Saban's offense, people can't pick it up quick?
No. Look at Nick Saban's offense compared to Gus Malzahn's. To me, in my mind, way more complex. That can be a negative. I think it's way more complex.
But then you got the versatility of what they can do, and that makes it. See, I want to say the word fun, but
Alabama's defense is not the offense. They run the zone play. They really didn't do a whole lot until Lane got there, and they changed up.
No, that's what I meant. Yeah. I'm thinking Lane afterwards. It really got complex.
When he was running the ball,
right?
Back
they were like, line up.
Here I come.
Exactly.
Stop us. Play action pass, zone play.
Yeah.
And then they changed it up. He changed with times.
I wasn't thinking the era before Lane Kiffin. I was thinking
you got to be more,
more specific.
Yeah. You got to detail. You got to be more detailed, Chad. I mean, it's like operation. You got to be like.
No. So here's my point with this. My point is that I think FSU is going to come out and I think they're going to shock some people the first game. I think that offense is going to be functioning because I think it's a player offense. It fits to players and how they think, and it allows for your playmaker to be optioning.
Not only that, the mental part of the game. Gus Malzahn and Auburn never feared Alabama. That's one of the few teams.
Oh yeah.
When you line play Alabama, they know, hey, we don't care who you are.
He had the best record against Nick Saban.
Look how they played Alabama, especially at home. And I think the kids will feed off that, his confidence. And I do think they're going to play really well the first game. I think it's going to go down the wire. I think it's going to shock a lot. And Reese Davis said it. He's pretty sharp about college football. He said, look, the narrative after the game is going to be not great job, Florida State, and improvement is going to be that we've hired the wrong guy at Alabama. And that's wrong. I think Florida State's going to turn around next year. I think they have a good year. I really do. Do they beat Bama week 1? I don't know, but I think it's going to be a heck of a football game. I would definitely not put my money on Bama and the points. There's no way. And unless they go out there and fumble, turn the ball over, and give the game away.
This is game 1 anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Game 1, there's going to be all kind of mistakes made. Exactly. We're going to see them on both sides of the ball.
You would think with 8 starters back on defense, Bama's defense could handle this, and they've got a whole month to get ready. If they don't, watch out. All right, let's talk about some of our wonderful, outstanding, incredible people. We've got another legendary doctor, Dr. Ward. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. If it doesn't look right, feel right, please call Dr. Ward. Make an appointment. Go get checked out. He's got offices throughout the Panhandle of Florida. Listen to Dr. Ward every Wednesday, 7:30, right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. Max Fit Sports Nutrition. Beautiful facilities, both of them, in town, on the beach. The one in town is not open on Sundays. The one on the beach is. You know what I did yesterday? Jill and I get halfway out to be. We're past Nautilus, okay? And I said, I can't sit in this right anymore. Turned back, drove into town, that far. But the traffic was so bad. I can't tell you what I said. We turn around, we drive all the way back into town, get all the way over there. I said, that's right, he's closed on Sundays. I was not happy. But anyway.
It's called the internet, and you
thank you, Wildcat. Thank you so much. Get out to Max Fit Sports Nutrition. Do you want to look better, feel better, just all natural? Don't let a doctor write a prescription out. They make money. The pharmacy makes money. Does it make you better? Yeah, but you can do it a natural way. Max Fit Sports Nutrition, number one. Not even close. We'll be right back with the legend, Chad Mitchell, Wildcat. And we got a phone call. Give us a call, 215-6290. Hey.
ESPN Northwest Florida. We're taking the inside drive.
Here's the thing. If your life's on the line and you got a second rep and somebody's got to take the shot, Jordan wants the ball. Nothing against LeBron. He's put the numbers up. Maybe Jordan's got that killer instinct that, a handful of athletes have had, like a Joe Montana or something. Not to question, LeBron's commitment, but, Jordan.
Join Ryan Mulvey.
I do very little.
Middays 11 to 1 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida. For this afternoon and evening, mostly sunny and a high of 96 with wind 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the west. Mostly clear skies tonight and quite warm near 82. A variety of some sun and possible thunderstorms and 91 tomorrow. 88 and a likelihood of thunderstorms Wednesday. This is your Monday's weather sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Let's see. Diamond stud earrings for Marcy, Bulova watch for Tommy, tennis bracelet for Cassie, and Keith wants a 14-karat chain. Oh, and Hannah wants those white gold hoop earrings.
Okay, guys, Santa gave me his list. He knows that Tracy's Fine Jewelry has the largest selection and lowest prices you'll find anywhere. We've stocked the cases, slashed the prices, and we're offering a free 6-month layaway on our entire jewelry selection. For a stress-free holiday, Tracy's Fine Jewelry, where Santa shops.
Los Rancheros has been doing it right for 20 years. Los Rancheros brings a top-shelf dining experience to you with the opening of their beautiful new building. Watch all college and pro games on Los Rancheros 14 large-screen TVs with great drink specials daily from 2 to 5 and during all the games. Los Rancheros, the place for live sports and great food on 23rd Street between Jenks and Harrison.
He doesn't always go the extra mile. But when he does, it's because he missed the exit. It's the Coach James Hale Show. Live and local inside the J. Michaels Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Hey. You know, the music hadn't been as good as it used to be. It's not my fault. All right, let's take this call. The one and only, my. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. What would you like for me to sing to you today?
Whatever you like, Elvis.
Wise men say.
Thank you for calling.
That's pretty good.
Bet Mississippi State. I've been thinking about that question you posed to me. Mississippi State versus the Golden Eagles.
I don't know, man. I tell you what, I kind of feel good about Southern. They're going to be better. They're going to be better.
Where are they picked in the Sun Belt?
I really don't know.
I don't know either. I hadn't researched it. Well, I know this. Mississippi State's picked 19th in the SEC. What's wrong with that? Oh, that's right. Tulane, Georgia Tech, and Sewanee dropped out. So they're just 16th. Anyway.
Y'all do realize this is the Florida Gator update.
Oh, right? Sorry.
I'm sorry. Let's see. Who do they play the first? I'm sorry about that.
Long Island, Surfside, Jinx. I don't know. I forgot.
Well, let's not be ugly to them, okay? All right.
As long as they win.
Yeah. Well, you talk about music. I really want to talk about William Darrell Wallace Jr., a.k.a. Bubba, winning the Brickyard.
Yeah.
And he is one of the few. I've had coffee with Ty Dillon. No, not Ty. Austin, the one that can drive. Anyway, and I talked to his granddaddy, who is a great man, Richard Childers, he's a great American. But I won't make it about me. I want to make it about William Darrell Wallace Jr. Bubba, because I talked to him at a Predators game outside the Lexus Lounge in 2017. It is a little bit about me. He's a nice kid. Back then, he's 31 now. He was born, he overcame the fact that he was born in the number 2 county in Alabama, Mobile. Yeah, well, anyway. Here's the thing, it's all about racial identity, but just remember, Bubba is named after his daddy, who is white. Okay, thank you. Anyway, kind of like me, I have my daddy's last name. He is white, and I've been passing. I'm not making a joke about it. Let me get to something more serious. Did you see what happened up in that Walmart in I almost said East Wisconsin. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make Eddie mad, but up there in Michigan, Traverse City, where Eddie's from.
What happened?
9 people got stabbed. And here's the bad thing about it. Dude pulls a handgun, a legal handgun, and the guy stops, and he waits till the cops get there. I'm going to tell you something.
An ex-Marine?
We don't overvalue our ammunition in Tennessee like that.
Right.
That guy would have been leaking by the time the cops got there. If he'd have tried that stuff saying, I don't know, fill in the blank, Waverly, Tennessee, come on. Yeah. Anyway, y'all get real and have fun. There's no more footballless Thursdays from here till the end of the NFL season.
Woo!
Think about it. Woo-hoo! Yeah,
Yes,
right.
sir, baby.
Hey, I can't pick the first week that good. I'm really worried about being the ACC maybe getting the better of us. I don't know. The SEC, if I said us, I didn't mean it. But I do know this. I can pick Tennessee and Georgia's wins in week 2.
Okay.
Georgia's playing Austin Peay. Tennessee's got ETSU. Although ETSU did sneak up on Clark Lee his first game at Vandy. Go Ball!
Hey, I don't know how he's going to handle North Carolina joining the SEC. Will he like that or not? It's going to be North Carolina. It's going to be the main one. All right, what do you got for us today on the mighty Florida Gators?
So first off, just wanted to kind of address this article that I've seen going around about Billy Napier. You know, he hired Steve Spurrier Jr. as an analyst, and some were wondering, did Steve Spurrier have any involvement in that? And of course, Billy Napier, it seems like he avoided the question, but basically said he welcomes the old ball coach's involvement in Florida football, and was glad to have Steve Spurrier Jr. There to be an analyst. And so then I thought we'd transition to the greatest Gators ever by number.
Love it.
Right?
Love it, baby.
And this is from on3.com. Numbers 11 through 15. So you have to guess who number 11 is.
I know who 15 is going to be. The greatest college football player.
All right, well, who's number 11?
Number 11's got to be Steve Spurrier.
Yep, it is.
Got to be.
You like that transition?
Yes. Yes.
Number 11 is Steve Spurrier.
Heisman Trophy winner.
Number 12.
That scared me.
Number 12, Kerwin Bell.
All quarterbacks.
84 to 87.
Yeah.
Number 13, Alex Brown, a defensive end.
Do they mention who was second or?
Yeah, they do, but I was worried. I'm worried we hadn't got enough time.
Hey,
all right.
Who was second behind Spurrier?
You want to know who's behind Spurrier?
Yeah.
Riley Cooper, wide receiver, 2008 to 2009. Jared Faison. Ben Hanks, a linebacker. Jordan Reed, a tight end.
Yes, I remember him.
DeMarcus Robinson, wide receiver, 2013 to 2015. And then Kyle Trask. I thought Kyle was pretty good quarterback his last year.
Yeah.
2016 to 2020 is Kyle Trask. And then number 12, Kerwin Bell. They also considered Terry Dean, quarterback, 91 to 94. Van Jefferson, wide receiver, 2018 to 19. Doug Johnson, quarterback, 96 to 99. And Chris Leak, 2003 to 2006.
Heisman Trophy.
Yeah.
I mean, no, national champ.
Yeah. At number 13, Alex Brown, a defensive end, 1998 to 2001.
Yeah.
Also considered was Ray Criswell, the punter, from 1982 to 1985.
Okay.
Number 14, Bruce Bennett, a safety from 1963 to 1965.
That's not that big of a number there. I don't remember anybody at 14.
Shane Edge at punter, 91 to 94. Matt Leach, a kicker, 2001 to 2004. Ernie Mills, wide receiver, 89 to 90. And Jalen Watkins, defensive back, 2010 to 2013. Number 15 needs no introduction.
No,
Tim Tebow.
No. Unbelievable.
Quarterback from 2006 to 2009. Others considered that had number 15 were Rydell Anthony, a wide receiver from 94 to 96.
He was good.
Wayne Peace, quarterback, 81 to 83.
Lakeland, Florida.
And D. Webb, defensive back, 2003 to 2005.
Not even close. Not even close.
So, anyway, that's your
legend.
11 through 15. I did not know that Steve Spurrier was number 11.
What?
Until I read this. Yeah, I didn't.
You didn't know that?
I guess it's not in my mind.
Yeah, he was. Man, I'll never forget Auburn. You remember the game Auburn? He kicked the field goal and they beat Auburn. I think that's why he won the Heisman. I really do. I mean, everybody knew he could play quarterback. And then they can do it. He can do anything. He can coach. They should have made him coach back then. They'd have won more. The guy was incredible. The legendary Steve Spurrier. Love Coach Spurrier. How much time we got, Wildcat? All right, let's take a break. Let's just take a break. Let's talk about some of these wonderful people. I already told you about Stevens and air conditioning, how wonderful they are. They're incredible. Kyle Vandergrift, the Vandergrift family, legendary family. Kyle does a great job. TK Vandy Roofing and General Contracting, they design it, they build it, commercial, residential. They can do it all. But if you're looking for a roof, it's Vandy Roofing. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Call Kyle. They'll come out. They'll give you an estimate what it's going to cost, and they'll get it on there quickly, professionally. You'll have no problems with your roof going forward. They can do it all. They got every different style you can think of. They got it. Also, your yard. Do you want to look like a golf course? We can make that happen. You got bugs getting in your house. We can make those go away. Who are we talking about? Turpro Pest Control. Patrick. Locals taking care of locals. That's Patrick. He does an incredible work, and he'll be here shortly. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Weather in the Panhandle never stops. Turn to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with your latest forecast.
Up to the minute weather reports all day long.
A chance of thunderstorms and moderate rain.
In-depth storm coverage.
Winter Storm Enzo.
And breaking weather as it happens.
Hurricane Helene.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
We do have a tropical storm warning.
Rely on it.
Good morning. This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida. For this afternoon and evening, mostly sunny and a high of 96 with wind 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the west. Mostly clear skies tonight and quite warm near 82. A variety of some sun and possible thunderstorms and 91 tomorrow. 88 and a likelihood of thunderstorms Wednesday. This is your Monday's weather sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Golf is a game that should be fun, but to have the most fun, you need to play your best. That's where the experts at Golf Plus come in. Their friendly staff will guide you through the buying process, answer all your questions, and can help with any repairs you need along the way. Golf Plus is your custom fitting, club repair, and golf retail shop. Golf Plus staff is non-commissioned and will work with you to find the best product for your game, just like they've been doing since 1988. Golf Plus in Panama City Beach. Fitting, repair, retail. That's Golf Plus.
There's a reason we call it the big one, because the biggest deals of the year are happening now at Panama City Toyota. And you can get 3.99% APR on the award-winning Camry, plus 90 days until you make your first payment, and 3.99% on the new RAV4, plus 90 days until you make your first payment. Get 2.99% on the Bolt Tacoma, or take the lead and get 1.99% on the powerful Tundra. The big one. Right now at Panama City Toyota.
Offers expire August 4th. For details, visit PanamaCityToyota.com.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe. Powered by Panama City Toyota. ESPN Northwest Florida.
With some incredible starting pitching and a roster loaded with stars, don't ever count the Atlanta Braves out.
And he hits one to deep right field, streaking back towards the wall, and balls in the chop house. A two-run homer by Baldwin.
Tonight, the Braves are back on the road in the Midwest as they roll into Kauffman Stadium to take on the Kansas City Royals.
Braves travel into Kansas City. Pregame 6 o'clock. First pitch 6:40. Your home for the Braves on the Gulf Coast. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Better buckle up, Buttercup. There are no participation trophies here, just pure sports. The Coach James Hale Show live from the J. Michaels Studios.
Gen Z snowflakes.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
I say Allah, you say Bama. Allah. Bama. I say roll, you say tide. Roll. Tide. That's enough.
Boy, sure is. More than enough.
That's enough.
We're not going to play Sweet Home Alabama?
Sweet Home. I hate to play it anymore. The music's... You never put the music on.
Maybe you can play that on the
doing all
way out.
music stuff now. Not very good.
I have been stifled in my creativity. Weird.
No wonder it's so boring.
Who's putting the handcuffs on you?
Sheriff. Management. All right, Alabama update. Before we get to Alabama update, I want to say El Rodeo Tequila Bar and Grill. There's two great locations, Front Beach Road. David's got one in Front Beach Road now. Go check that one out. Please park in the back. The address, Front Beach Road, 10908 Front Beach Road. You're going down Front Beach Road, keep on going past Walmart down there, not too far on the right-hand side. Doing really well. But the one I love, right across the street from Navy Base on Thomas Drive, it's incredible. They got the best happy hour than anywhere. Buy one, get one free. Draft beer, house wines, margaritas. Great place to have birthday parties. Big, huge facility. Everybody's having birthday parties down there. Got plenty of room. And then on Thursday night, they got karaoke. Go check it out. El Rodeo Tequila Bar and Grill. Now, the heat is here. And your Alabama updates brought to you by the one and only Stevenson Air Conditioners. Local, taking care of the locals. Stevenson Air Conditioners, number one. You call them anytime, day or night. They're there for you. They'll come out and tell you what you need to do to get your house cooler. Power bill will go down, save you money. If it's got an old one, you got to get rid of it. You got to get rid of it. This is a few things you can purchase will actually pay for itself over a period of time because you save money every month on your power bill. Go local. Go Stevenson Air Conditioning. They're incredible. They're incredible. They truly are. All right, Alabama. Chad, all you Alabama fans, this is what you need to do. Are you listening?
Yeah.
All right, this Thursday, 7 o'clock,
This Thursday.
July 30th. That's this Thursday, July 30th, 7 o'clock. This one is at Pier Park. Now, the one at the theater in town, I didn't look. I'm sure it's playing there also. There's a new movie, the name of the movie, and it could only be out for one day. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's just a one-day deal or what. The premiere was outstanding. We heard Jeff talk about it Friday on our show. Nothing but a winner. Nothing but a winner. It's about Alabama football. Bear Bryant, Nick Saban. I heard it's really outstanding. If you love Alabama football, you love college football, you're going to love this movie. Again, Pier Park, 7 o'clock, July 30th. Nothing but a winner. I'm not sure about what in town. I just know about it. I'll look later and try to get that to you. Go watch it. We will be there. I'm going to come say hello. We'll be there watching it. Chad is buying the popcorn and drinks and the tickets. But come and watch this play. Come watch Nothing But a Winner by Paul Bear Bryant, Nick Saban. It's going to be really good. SEC, they've got here a couple things I want to get over the Alabama update. Chad, seasons at number one. How many years? What's the number one team, and how many years is it? AP poll we're talking about. AP poll. Who is it?
Ohio State or Michigan, one of those?
Close. Close. Very close.
Then I would say Alabama.
Close. Not number one, but close. Who's number one?
Notre Dame.
Absolutely. Notre Dame. How many years? They've been playing football a long time.
14.
Close. Pretty good pick. You know how many years?
No.
Hey, Patrick.
Hello.
Good to see you. Look good. Look, he's sharp today, boy. How many years, Wildcat? Notre Dame, number one. During the season.
4.
How many?
4.
Turn your mic off. 26 years.
Whoa.
26.
I thought you said I was close.
Come on. He said 4.
You were close.
You're closer. Who's number 2? You had it right a minute ago. Who's number 2?
Ohio State. Alabama.
Yes. 25 years for Alabama. Number 3 was Ohio State, 23 years. All right,
Ohio State
here's the question. Rob can wait. Here's the question. Notre Dame, 26 years. Could they get another year added to it this year? Yes or no? I think there's a possibility.
They definitely have.
I'm not saying
talent.
win it. I say just being ranked.
They're recruiting. They have some talent. We'll
they
see.
Could get there.
We'll see.
All right, Alabama's at 25. Alabama's at 25. Could they get to 26 this year?
Maybe.
Sometime during the season.
Yes.
I think they could. Not. Number 3, the Ohio State Buckeyes, 23 years. I guarantee you they'll go to 24 this year.
Yeah.
I think they'll be ranked.
If they win their first game.
They might be ranked number 1 when it all cranks out here pretty soon. Let's take this rude phone call. Anybody that called during Alabama update, I wouldn't take it.
He didn't even call during the FSU update.
Yeah, if it wasn't Rob, I wouldn't take it. Good morning.
You let anybody call in.
What are you doing, Robert?
You don't have anything to say this time of year about Alabama. They ain't even started practice yet, have they? That's today.
Coming up soon.
Yeah.
I think the 30th. I think crank it up to 30th.
Well, Rob, did you hear the FSU update and what the projected starters were? Any comment on that?
I listened to that, and
this is the Alabama update. This ain't the Florida State.
I just want to straighten y'all out. I think Steve Spurrier got his Heisman wearing number 7 because when Danny Warfel wanted to wear number 7, and they had to get Steve's permission to bring it out of retirement.
Wrong.
Well, you said you didn't remember him wearing number 11, but
that was Chad. That was Chad.
Yeah, well,
I wasn't born yet when he played.
I think Spurrier was 11 early in his career and then wore 7 or one or the other because I think they had to get a variance for him to do that. To wear number 7.
Look it up, Chad. Look it up.
Anyway.
I don't know about that controversy with the number 7, but the Gators have not retired number 7. That's yeah.
Didn't Danny wear number 7?
Yes, he did.
Yes. Yeah, and I think when we did the numbers before.
This is why you called. This is why you called to interrupt Alabama update.
We can find out Wednesday when the expert calls in at 7:30.
Hey, Rob. All right, Rob, help me out. All right, I got some questions. So you called and interrupted. Let me do what I'm doing. I want you to help me answer it. At number 4 is Oklahoma. 19 seasons they have reached number 1 AP poll. Will they make it 20 this year?
No.
Oklahoma?
Yes.
No, I don't. Okay. I don't think so. They won't. I don't think they'll make. What are they going in preseason? What are they going in preseason?
Some people don't have them ranked at all. Some of them have them ranked 20th. I don't know. It hadn't come out yet. All right, number 5 is Southern Cal. 16 years they've reached number 1 during the season AP poll. Will they make it this year? They're supposed to be really improved. They make it. Rob?
Well, I don't see them making it either. Here's what I'm saying. Reason I say all this, unless there's a big shakeup in the top 5 or 6, they ain't nobody going to be there. They're just going to keep bouncing all of them back and forth around because
I'm with you.
You got Tech. You got just a handful of the first top 5. They're going to just be bouncing back and forth around.
All right. Here we go. No, I'm going to finish this up. At number 6, Texas, 14 seasons. I thought it'd be more than that. Only 14 seasons they've been number 1, which is still good. Could they get to number 1 this year? I say yes.
It's possible.
Yeah.
All right. At number 7, Nebraska, 13 years. Do they get to the top this year?
I smell smoke. I smell smoke from the dumpster fire.
All right. Here's one you guys might maybe give them an opportunity. I'm not sure. At number 8, I didn't realize this. That's pretty high. At number 8, Miami. 11 years they've been ranked number 1 sometime throughout the season. Could they possibly throughout the year get up to number 1?
Yeah, I can see if they stay undefeated and then the top 5 or 10, beat up on each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, they could squeak in there.
Okay, Rob says yes.
Right, they might be there 1 week.
That's all that counts.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So yes, I think Miami has an opportunity.
Patrick,
because they
can Miami do it?
No, surprise a lot of people.
Chad,
I say no.
I say no too. But I get where he's coming from.
They do have talent, and they could be a surprise.
They were tied at 8th place with Michigan. Michigan's had 11 times in that 130 years they've been playing football. 11 times they made it to number 1. Can they get to number 1 this year? I say no. I think they got too many issues going on up there. I say no. Rob, what do you say?
No, I don't think so.
Chad?
I say no, but don't count them out because, I mean, look at the last couple of seasons. I mean, it's like, don't count them out.
2 years ago they went on. I say no.
No.
All right. At number 10, Florida State, Bobby Bowden. Thank you, Bobby. 9 times, 9 seasons, FSU's been ranked number 1. Can they reach number 1 this year? Where they open up the week and they just destroy Alabama and they get in on a run?
It's possible if they do that.
Well, here's the problem. Yeah. They're not even in the top 25, so it's almost impossible unless they go undefeated. They went undefeated. They went undefeated and didn't even make the playoffs. So
I'm with Rob. I'm with you. I don't think they do it this year. No. All right.
They can go undefeated all the way through the season and get in the playoffs. Unless they win the national championship, they still might not get but third.
Right. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
At number 11, the Florida Gators. I say the Gators are back. They've been 8 seasons. They've been number 1 throughout the year in AV poll. Can Florida get to number 9 this year? What say you, Robert?
What are they ranked right now?
One poll had them 10th, but the real ones haven't come out yet. They're coming out soon.
I think they got too tough a schedule.
I do too.
No.
I think the schedule's too brutal.
I'm
going to say no.
I think they're going to do well.
I do too. They might win it. Hey, they get in the playoffs, get hot. Maybe they win it all. Who knows? I say no.
If they run the table and get through week 8 undefeated, and depending on how everybody else beats up on each other and stuff and gets 1 loss, it's possible. Y'all didn't say, and are they going to? You said, is it possible?
I'm glad
to your own question.
That's right.
Is it
you pay attention to detail.
Possible?
That's good. I like that. All right, we got to take a break. You going to hold on?
I'll try. If I don't get a phone call or something, I'll hang on.
Okay, hang on. All right, some of our great people. I tell you what, Patrick, my yard is a golf course. I don't have bugs in my house. You're local. You do an incredible job. That truck's throughout Bay Point. What's the best way to get up with Turf Pro Pest Control?
Call us on our local number, 850-890-5820. You can also find us on Facebook at Turf Pro PC or on our website at turfpropc.com.
Stevenson Air Conditioning's number 1. Locals, taking care of locals. Let's don't go some national company. Let's go with the local guys that love this community, that take care of us, that take a lot of pride in their profession. This guy, Stevenson Air Conditioning, incredible. They're there for you anytime, day or night. They don't try to take every penny out of your pocket. The most honest, hardworking people I know, that's Stevenson Air Conditioning. Give them a call. You'll be glad you did. J. Michael's Restaurant, the best seafood, the coldest beer, the legendary J. Michael's. Special today, red beans and rice. We'll be there today around 11 o'clock. Come join us. We'll be right back. We got Patrick. We got Robert. We got Eugene Ward with us. Mitchell Ward. Robotic MD. I like that shirt. I wish they gave me one. Be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
It's the PCB Hobby Takeover with Todd. Mondays at 5:20 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
That is a very high-end card and very rare.
Todd talks about coins, trading cards, collectibles, and the amazing stories behind them.
It was the first one that's ever come through my door.
Plus, we'll be taking your calls and questions at 850-215-6290. The PCB Hobby Takeover.
A platform for you to do your hobby.
Mondays at 5:20 on the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida. For this afternoon and evening, mostly sunny and a high of 96 with wind 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the west. Mostly clear skies tonight and quite warm near 82. A variety of some sun and possible thunderstorms and 91 tomorrow. 88, and a likelihood of thunderstorms Wednesday. This is your Monday's weather sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
At Brock Lawn and Pest Control, we're proud to be awarded the distinction of being Quality Pro certified.
Our technicians have passed rigorous training in eco-friendly application and prevention of pest treatments.
Part of the program is the practice of integrated pest management.
IPM's goal is to prevent pests from ever entering your home. It includes inspection, prevention, education, and, when necessary, application.
We're proud to be Quality Pro certified.
Brock Lawn and Pest Control, the standard and level of trust.
Hi folks, I'm Tracy at Tracy's Fine Jewelry. Santa called and he asked me to help everyone get ready for Christmas and avoid the stress and rush. So we've stocked the store and slashed the prices. All sterling silver jewelry is 25% off. All silver chains, pendants, earrings, bracelets, and rings. Also, our entire stock of Boulevard watches, 20% off. And we are offering free 6 months layaway. Tracy's Fine Jewelry takes the stress out of the holiday. So shop now where Santa shops during our Christmas and July sale at Tracy's Fine Jewelry.
For everything in the world of golf, it's the Watson Report. Thursdays at 4:20 with Alan Watson from Golf Plus. ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio.
War Eagle fly down the floor. Hey. We got Rob. Robert, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, we got to finish up with this and we'll jump into Auburn. Auburn Updates brought to you by Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. Go have a great meal. Tell them Coach sent you Beef O'Brady, Lynn Haven. Love Patrick. All right, let's talk about right now. We're at Florida Gators. They have won 8. We just got to talk about them. Now, there's a tie. I did to 12 top teams in history because they got a 12-team playoff. There's a tie with 4 teams at number 12. Clemson, 7 years. Penn State, 7 years. Georgia, 7 years. Michigan State, believe it or not, 7 years. I said this about Clemson. I'll let you guys speak. I said, yes, Clemson could get to number 1 this year. They could add to it. It could go to 8. Penn State would not shock me a bit if they're ranked number 1 when the season starts.
That's where ESPN had them very early season.
Yeah.
In the spring.
So I got them.
Yeah.
I think they could do it. Georgia, definitely. Kirby Smart's there. Yeah, they can make it this
Georgia,
year.
definitely.
And Michigan State, no way. Do you all agree with me or not? Patrick?
For the most part.
For the most part.
Clemson needs help. They need Florida State to do well against Alabama. And that's just because of the ACC schedule.
Good point.
If Alabama routes Florida State, Clemson, the only way they can get there is they have to win the national championship.
Yeah, watch out for Louisville. Hey, Robert?
Yes, sir?
Can Clemson get to number 1 this year?
Not unless they win the national championship.
Okay, you're kind of with Patrick. All right, Chad?
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to leapfrog everybody. And with everybody hating the ACC like they do, it ain't happening.
Chad?
I agree with what they're saying, but I think, they could end up there 1 or 2 weeks before.
That's what I'm thinking.
They
got an easy schedule compared to other teams.
They got
Dabo.
Like Patrick said, they need some help. So, the whole Texas-Ohio State game, I mean, you got games where it can knock some people out, and they could sit there for a little while.
I'll be honest, it would surprise me Ohio State beats Texas, and they're a long time because they got Texas and then
what happens if
Penn State.
If it goes the other way?
Yeah, Texas be there
and
for a
then
while.
Texas loses an SEC
Texas
game.
could lose to Georgia.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
Florida.
I totally see that happening.
Yeah, I think we might see it bounce around a little bit this year, like Rob said. All right, Penn State. I definitely think Penn State can get to number 1 this year because of what you just said.
Yeah. Do I think they're going to stay there? No.
Rob, does Penn State get to number 1?
Let me ask you, Penn State, yes, they can get there. I don't think they will, but they can get there. Here's my thing, is that the Ohio State and the Texas game, if it's a close game and Ohio State wins by, say, 10 points or less, I don't think it's going to hurt Texas that much.
No.
Because they're playing at Ohio State.
Right.
The travel, first game of the year.
I'm with you.
And so if they come out 1-2 and Texas is number 1 or number 2 at the beginning, or if Texas is number 1 and you got Ohio State number 2, Ohio State wins, they just flip flop. They go 1-2. So I don't think a loss. I think a loss for Texas at Ohio State is not that big a deal as long as it's a close game and it's not.
All right. The last one of this, we're going to get off this. Georgia. They get Texas at home. They get Alabama at home. Yes, I think Georgia could be ranked number 1 during the year. Robert, help me out.
No doubt. No doubt.
Patrick?
There'll be people that'll vote for them all year long, regardless.
Yeah.
Chad?
I think they'll be number 1. I don't think they're going to stay there. I think they're.
Wildcat, you concur? Wildcat, you concur?
I concur.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, let's get into Auburn. That was my. All right, Auburn. What do you guys think about this? This was On3's easiest non-conference games, and Chad, you can look them up if you'd like. Number 1, Auburn made the list. Number 1 easiest non-conference game. Where they have number 1 team, Wake Forest. Number 2 team, Vandy. Number 3, Georgia. Georgia always opens up with a tough team. Kirby will play anybody, anywhere, any place, anytime. This year is not so much. It's easier this year. Number 4, Tennessee. I think their toughest non-conference game is Syracuse, I think. Missouri, number 5. So I don't like their order. I think they could change this up. Number 6 is Ole Miss. Number 7 is Auburn. Baylor, come on, man. Baylor. I think Baylor's going to be pretty good this year. Number 8, Penn State. Number 9, Maryland. And then number 10, Texas Tech. Easiest schedules. Does that sound fair to you guys? Y'all sound right? Auburn with Baylor. I think Baylor's pretty good. Georgia, I get it. They're used to them playing these really tough teams. Their schedules are right here. What say you, Rob? Who's got in your opinion, who's got the easiest schedule? Chad's looking it up right now.
Well, I'm looking at Auburn since this is the Auburn update. Auburn, this schedule is not the hardest, but it's not the easiest either. They're the midpoint of Auburn's season. They got Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Georgia, Missouri, Arkansas, Kentucky, and then Vandy, who can surprise anybody because Pavia's back. That's not an easy schedule, but then the games before that, Baylor, Ball State, South Alabama.
I think Baylor's a tough opponent.
And then Mercer before Alabama. That kind of weakens that schedule a little bit.
Yeah, but
it's not the weakest schedule.
No,
Auburn's schedule's not the weakest.
I look back, if you're playing Alabama and Georgia in the same year, you can't have the weakest schedule.
Right.
But listen,
I agree with that.
Pay attention to detail. Rob does. You two have not paid attention.
Tell us,
easiest non-conference schedule. Easiest. Let's jump into Tennessee. Shall we?
Yeah, non-conference.
Well, if you want to go that, then you might have to go.
Tennessee, Syracuse. Now, who's better, Syracuse or Baylor? Syracuse is supposed to be good this year. The other teams they have, ETSU, Alabama, Birmingham, and that's it. Who am I missing?
Yeah, if you don't go by non-conference, Auburn does have an easy
Alabama,
schedule.
Birmingham, ETSU, Syracuse. They should have another one. Who the heck is it? But they don't. I don't have it.
Are they at the Dome for Syracuse, or are they at home?
I think they're Atlanta. I think the game's being played in Atlanta.
Well, then that's a home game for Auburn. So, and there'll be a lot of people travel for Syracuse, but I would have to say because Baylor's really unknown, but I think Baylor's going.
Oh, they got New Mexico State also. I'm sorry, New Mexico State. They got Alabama, Birmingham, ETSU, and Syracuse. That's not that bad. I don't think that's that tough. Missouri. Let's look at Missouri, shall we, Chad? Shall we? They got. Oh, hell, here we go. He'll freak out. They got UCA. Oh, I thought UCF. They got UCA. I don't know who that is. UCA. Who was UCA? Colorado Athletics. I don't know who that is. They got Kansas. They got Louisiana. I think it's Monroe. Oh,
UCA.
And they got.
That's Central Arkansas. That's Central Arkansas, the Bears.
Okay.
So I know somebody who played for that team.
I think Missouri's got a really easy non-conference. Central Arkansas.
No wonder the SEC coaches don't want to play 9 games. They get to play 3 of the 3 games. So they're halfway to a bowl game.
UMass. losing Kansas. I like Missouri's. I think that's the easiest one there. Look, DK, will you look up?
Yeah, that's
Wake
pretty
Forest?
easy.
Will you look up Wake Forest? Let's look at Ole Miss. Ole Miss has got Georgia State, Tulane. Tulane's pretty good, guys. Washington State, and Citadel. They're not that hard. It's not that tough, but it's hard. And Missouri's easier than Ole Miss.
Yeah, but Tulane can sneak up on people.
All right, let's look at Georgia. Marshall lost their coach.
I gotta run.
All right, bye, Rob.
Have a good day.
Marshall lost their coach and half their players. That's an easy game. Austin Peay. That's 2 cupcakes there, no doubt about that. The other one is Charlotte. Yeah, Georgia Tech's pretty good now. They got 3 easy ones. Georgia Tech's not easy.
I mean, Wake Forest's schedule non-conference looks pretty easy.
Who they got?
Kennesaw State, Western Carolina. Let me slide on down. And then Delaware.
Well, you know what? They got it right. Wake Forest has got the easiest non-conference game.
Bunch of cupcakes.
Saying all that, say that. All right, we'll be right back. Right, do you concur, Wake Forest?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
I don't think none of those games were very hard.
As you wake up for a minute. Beef O'Brae's in Lynn Haven. I love Pat Perneau. The city commissioner's unbelievable. Does a great job there. But his restaurant, Beef O'Brae's Lynn Haven, is incredible. Customer service like you won't get anywhere. The food's incredible. TV's everywhere. Great atmosphere. Go check it out. We think you'll love it. Wildcat, once we're down there, Patrick needs to get his beautiful wife something. Where should he go? Who should he
Simple
see?
as going to David Adamson Designer Jewelry. Create something in your mind, and they will create it in silver and gold, and it'll be one of a kind, an heirloom you can keep forever. While you're there, get your jewelry cleaned, get it inspected, get it appraised, and if you want, gold's at an all-time high, and you can sell it at David Adamson Designer Jewelry, Highway 77, Lynn Haven.
Women, listen to me. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer, breast cancer. 2 things you got to pay attention to. Dr. Ward can help with the skin cancer. If it doesn't look right, feel right, 5 minutes can save your life. He's got offices throughout the Panhandle of Florida. Go get checked out. Do not put it off. Even if you look fine, no problem whatsoever, get checked at least once a year. You never know. You never know. You'll be glad you did. Listen to Dr. Ward 7:30 right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. And we'll be right back. We got Patrick. We got Chad. Robert. We don't have him anymore. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
The game going with ESPN Northwest Florida. Just because you get out of the car doesn't mean the Sports Talk and Live play-by-play have to end. Just say, hey Alexa, open ESPN Northwest Florida. From Michigan Avenue to the man cave, from the car to the kitchen, we've got you covered. Keep the game going. Hey Alexa, open ESPN Northwest Florida.
Tired of boring merch and want your brand to stand out like the big names? Elevate your look with Red 7 Tees. They don't just print shirts, they create bold identities. They are a veteran-owned custom apparel shop providing the kind of detail that turns heads, using high-quality digital printing and embroidery to give you that unique style you love with no minimums or cookie-cutter designs. From small business to sports teams, if you've got a vision, they'll help you wear it proudly. Visit red7tees.com.
With over 65 years of combined experience, Instant Replay Sports Cards is happy to help you take your collection to the next level. They carry all the new hobby boxes, signed memorabilia, and supplies. New and vintage cards and Pokemon. They sell and trade cards and are always looking to buy. They're an authorized source for Topps, Panini, Upper Deck, and Leaf cards. Instant Replay Sports Cards is open 7 days a week at 752 West 23rd Street, down from Academy Sports. It can always be reached at InstantReplaySportsCards.com.
Get ready to connect. ESPN Northwest Florida is thrilled to introduce the newest rock stars to the Panama City Beach Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome to the Beach Chamber. Amplify AI, ATHA Interior Trim and Millwork Supply, Duplay, Fleet Feet Panama City, and Golf Legacy Law PA.
We're here to champion your success and connect you with this amazing community.
Congratulations from 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And the Panama City Beach Chamber of Commerce, reaching Bay County and beyond.
For the A.
Here comes the throw. It's late. Braves win.
Your spot for the Atlanta Braves on the Gulf Coast. Listen live nights and weekends. This is Braves Country. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest. I got some interesting information, so I'd like you and Patrick to jump in on this. Wildcat, listen up. You might enjoy this.
I get some interesting information.
Well, what's
we were talking about David Adamson Designer Jewelry. Get your jewelry appraised and take it down there and get it cleaned and inspected. And I was just looking at something. And in 1976, gold was $124 per ounce.
Wow.
You know how much it is now?
It's about $3,000.
Over $3,000.
Right? Wow.
Think about it. Go talk to our friends at David Adamson Designer Jewelry now.
Yep. Get one. Get it while you can.
Okay, all right, now I'm paying attention.
Now can I go? Can I continue?
If you have to.
Thank you, sir. Jeremy Pruitt, former defense coordinator at University of Alabama, former defense coordinator at Georgia, Florida State, former head football coach from Tennessee, 2017 to 2020. His records 16-19. This is very interesting to me. Jeremy Pruitt versus the NCAA lawsuit will be heard on October 15th in Fort Payne, Alabama. He's got a lot of ties there. I think his dad coached up that way. I think he grew up that way. This is a good thing for Jeremy Pruitt, having it there. I think where they have it is critical. Again, his record at Tennessee, 16 wins, 19 losses. In the lawsuit, Pruitt alleges that Tennessee chancellor told him, Jeremy, we know you haven't done anything wrong. Then they fired him in the same meeting. We know you didn't do anything wrong. Then they fired him in that same meeting. Pruitt claims he discovered that players, listen to this now, this is pretty interesting, and I get where he's coming from with this. He claims he discovered that payments were being made to football players when he got there. He informed athletic director Philip Fulmer. Philip Fulmer told him, Coach, I'll handle it. With the Tennessee Compliance Department, I'll handle it. The NCAA gave an unheard of 6 years no show clause to Jeremy Pruitt. Pruitt's lawyers asked Tennessee show documentation related to players being paid at Tennessee. They want information on Philip Fulmer. Did Tennessee know this? Is this a fact that Jeremy Pruitt's saying? If it is, Tennessee might have some issues.
So are you saying that a former Alabama coach may take down the Vol coach that we all hate?
I don't hate Philip. I love Philip. I know what you're saying.
I don't hate him either. But
I know what you're saying.
I'm just hyping it up here.
I love him, and I know people get mad at me because he signed Tony Thompson, leading rusher in the SEC when they went to the Sugar Bowl. He's the one that signed him and recruited him. I know Philip. I think the world of him. Now, did he turn Bama in and start some mess? Yeah, no doubt. People were upset about that. If Jeremy Pruitt got there and go look at the SMU 30 for 30. Bobby Collins was the head football coach, Southern Mississippi. They hired him to go out there when that guy left and went to the Patriots. The governor of the state was in on them buying players and stuff, and they were told what's going on, how they do things there. What's he going to do? Go against the politicians? Go against everybody? And he got a bad rap. That stuff had been going on for years. And it was going to go on who the head coach. It didn't matter who the head coach was. That's just the way they did it there. If these Tennessee players were being paid before Jeremy got there, and then all of a sudden he keeps doing it because they were doing it before, he told the athletic director, nothing was done about it, does this help or hurt his lawsuit?
I think it helps it.
I think it helps it somewhat.
Good
myself.
sound effects here, John.
Well, culpability is still culpability.
Well,
so if he knew about it and he didn't stop it and he didn't report it, then he is also.
He did report it. It's
to his boss.
This is kind of like it's.
This is going to be interesting.
But the irony
is different, but similar to the Joe Paterno thing.
Yeah,
I get it's two different subjects here, but he reported it. Isn't that what you're required to do?
Yes,
report
he did what he's supposed to do.
You report it, and at that point, it's not up to you if you report it to the proper person who's supposed to handle it.
And the proper person, his boss, the athletic director, said he was going to take it to Tennessee Compliance Department. Jeremy Pruitt's lawyers are asking for all kind of information related to this. If I think it's an issue for Tennessee, you fired a guy, yet you let Philip Plummer stay. He didn't get fired. Philip, remember all of a sudden, he retired all of a sudden when this happened? Mm-hmm. There's more to this story than there's always more to the story than people think.
To me, he
got in trouble for giving some cash in a bag to recruits in McDonald's bags. He helped pay for an apartment and things like that. Michigan, Harbaugh, they did some things. For 6 years, what they did to him was too much, in my opinion. And I like him. I know he's a friend of mine, so I'm going to protect him. But I do think it was too much.
I think the irony of it, he's having to sue them, but yet now this is the standard procedure in college football to play the players.
Yeah.
So he sued them about something that he reported. They fired him. He can't work in college football for 6 years.
Yeah.
But yet the 6 years hasn't passed, and they're paying players the last 3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like
a lot of hypocrisy here,
At some point, the NCAA has to sit back with some of this stuff and go, hey,
let me tell you again
we got to wipe our hands.
Where this lawsuit,
we got to settle this.
Y'all have not bought into what I'm telling you yet.
No, I get it.
This lawsuit is going to be heard October 15th in Fort Payne, Alabama.
No, I get that.
You got a lot of connection.
Exactly.
Hey,
I wonder if the judges know him.
How many times have you been up there?
Gosh.
How many times have you been to Fort Payne?
I've been through there, going from Birmingham up to Gatlinburg.
So up there, you have to choose between three schools.
I like
Alabama, Auburn, and Tennessee.
Well,
so you may have a judge that's a Tennessee.
And they're close to Georgia, too. Now they're close to Georgia. But they got the group Alabama up that way. They got a Hall of Fame up there. That's all that matters. I love that group Alabama.
I would say his chances in Fort Payne are
good.
way better than Knoxville.
I think if I'm Tennessee, I'm going to solve this thing. I'm going to settle out of court. I don't want all this information out about Philip Fulmer, because if he didn't report it to what if he did report it to those people and nothing was done?
Let's go the other side, though. What if all of it is true? He didn't report it. Fulmer didn't. What's the NCAA going to do to him?
He's retired.
No, but what will they even do to Tennessee? They're going to go on probation because they paid players?
So if I'm the judge, wait a minute. You got this guy. You're not paying him his money, and you fired him over this, and yet you didn't. The athletic director, you're in charge of him, man. Chancellor, you're in charge of him. The school's in charge of the AD.
So he got a 6-year, did you say a 6-year suspension?
The worst penalty ever for a college football coach in history.
Now, why can he not get a good team of lawyers and go back and sue them for that money?
That's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing.
And they're taking it to Fort Payne.
And it's probably...
He's taking it to his hometown.
And so this is a
not only is he doing that, he's doing it in his own hometown.
Okay.
I imagine some of the lawyers graduated from Alabama.
Oh, yeah. You don't think? I don't know where the judge graduated from. That's the way you want to know. Where is the judge? Who's the judge play cards with? Yeah. What lawyers does the judge play golf with or play cards with? Yeah. That's the lawyer you want. Believe me. No, I'd never say bad about Judge. I love them. They're great people. But anyway, I thought this was interesting, Chad. I think Jeremy's going to get some money out of this. Now, the NCAA is trying to get it thrown out. They're trying to get this thing completely thrown out. So far, it's on. But if Philip Fulmer did tell the compliance, and they've got this documentation of this, or they find somebody that said, yeah, he did tell us, then the president, and they didn't do anything about that, they got an issue.
How many other cases are there out there that are similar to this over the years?
I don't know.
How many cases does the NCAA win?
None.
That's the better question. In my opinion, they need to be sitting here right now going, Jeremy, how much money do you want? How can we get this to
If
go
I'm
away?
Tennessee, let's just make this go away. Do we really want to open a can of worms? Because it's going to be, you know what it is. It's going to affect them in recruiting going forward.
Well, especially now that you can pay. But I mean, I'm sure Tennessee doesn't want to lose money in any form or fashion.
Depends on how they want to trash Philip or what. I don't know. Can you do that again? I like that. That felt good. Thank you, sir. May I have another? What do you think is going to happen to it? What do you think is going to happen?
I think it's ultimately going to be a settlement.
I do too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think just what you're saying may force the settlement.
Yeah. He should have.
Question is, how are they going to cover it up so that it doesn't look like either side won?
There's going to be some kind of non-disclosure agreement where
right, they'll set a precedent and then they'll start. Everybody will start suing.
Well, as soon as Jeremy's lawyers start presenting their case, the numbers, they're trying to figure out what number to offer the NCAA in Tennessee.
Yeah.
How strong is his case? You start hearing it, and then the numbers start rolling in.
Yeah. What if now if they did anything wrong, it never was reported to the compliance department, then maybe that's a little bit easier. Well, I'd hate to be Philip Fulmer right now. Get drawn into this mess. This could get ugly. We shall see. We'll keep up with this. We got a ways to go. All right, we got to take a break. Chad, what's the best way to get up with the legendary Dr. Chad Mitchell? People come from all over to be operated. Cheryl Otter, wonderful kid. We grew up together. She calls me. I've heard about Chad Mitchell. Can you get me in there? I pulled some strings. I got him in there. Chad did an incredible job, and she is a pleased customer. How can the average non-athlete or athlete get up with the legend Dr. Chad Mitchell?
Call Orthopedic Associates at 850-785-4344. You can also look me up at chadmitchellmd.com or robotmd.com.
And we got Turf Pro Pest Control. You want that yard to look absolutely beautiful, just like a golf course. They can make it happen. You got bugs getting in the house, we can make them go away. Patrick, what's the best way to get up with Turf Pro Pest Control to get them to come out there quickly and give us an estimate what they can do for us?
Look us up on Facebook at Turf Pro PC or our website at turfpropc.com. If you've got bugs, we can get rid of them. But if you don't have bugs and don't want them coming in your house, we can prevent that.
They do a great job. I know for a fact because I use them all the time. I tell you what, baby, I'm getting a bike. I'm going to Steve's Bike Shop. They've been in business since 1979. That's 46 years. Steve is a local. He has been coaching Mosley swimming team for, seems like forever. The guy is incredible. Steve's Bike Shop. You want an electrical bike? You want the old-fashioned kind? They got them both. They work on, they do it all. Steve's Bike Shop right across the street from Sam's on 23rd. We'll be right back.
Have you ever wanted to reach out and smack someone?
Sit your ass down and shut up!
Call or text the Afternoon Underdogs on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida with your rants, hot takes, picks, and takedowns.
This is unacceptable at the University of Alabama!
This should go 7 games. You've got to have a bad game at some point.
The Red 70s studio line, 850-215-6290. ESPN Northwest Florida. Get in the game.
Good morning. This is Joanna with your latest forecast on ESPN Northwest Florida. For this afternoon and evening, mostly sunny and a high of 96 with wind 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the west. Mostly clear skies tonight and quite warm near 82. A variety of some sun and possible thunderstorms and 91 tomorrow. 88 and a likelihood of thunderstorms Wednesday. This is your Monday's weather sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Anthony's Dream Collection isn't just an art gallery. It's a creative hub dedicated to transform your spaces and elevating your brand. Anthony's Dream Collection offers a comprehensive suite of artistic services designed to leave a lasting impression. Paintings on canvases, wall murals, and next-level graphic design services. Level up your home, office, and business with our one-stop shop. Visit anthonysdreamcollection.com for more information. That's anthonysdreamcollection.com.
Krispy Kreme Donuts has unveiled a new donut collection with a heroic twist. In partnership with Warner Brothers Discovery, it's the Hungry for Heroes collection. Choose from Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, DC Comics' most iconic heroes. Available now at Krispy Kreme Donuts in front of HCA Hospital on 23rd Street in Panama City and on the Ross Clark Circle in Dothan. Krispy Kreme Donuts since 1937, where you get them hot.
Stay out of his lane and stay off his yard.
Believe me, this man is a menace. He's always drinking, starting fights.
The Coach James Hale Show live from the J. Michaels Studios.
Don't turn it off!
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Thank you, Chad. And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Patrick, what do you got for us?
Well, something really cool happened yesterday that was pretty amazing. So I come on here and I talk about my daughter and the cheerleaders and all that every now and then. Well, Tristan yesterday decided it was the day to get baptized.
Oh, good.
So he goes out, did it at camp, made the decision. He gets there. The coolest thing is it's his decision, his faith, everything. But the coolest part was his friends. When he got to the church, they're all welcoming him. They're all there. They're all watching him. They've all been baptized. And I kind of made a comment to a couple people. I was like, he walks in his own path. He don't care what you think. He does his own thing. Now, he has a great group of friends. But the support that they have and then the way he goes about doing some of that stuff was pretty cool.
That was awesome.
That's just one of those little tidbits you get to see.
That's awesome. Someone proud of him. That's awesome. All right. ACC Networks hires former Texas A&M and FSU coach Jimbo Fisher. What do you guys think about that?
In the past, when he's been an analyst, he speaks at a level that most of the audience might not understand. He gets real into the coaching and the X and O's. Great analyst, but I think there's going to be a lot of the people that are going to be like, what is he saying?
Talks fast. Now, he's going to do the ACC huddle. Will be at, I think at the first game, he'll be at the LSU Clemson game. And it comes on from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. And I guess it's on the it's on the ACC network. He's going against Fox. He's going against Game Day. There'll be a lot of people watching.
Is he doing the daily show, this Monday through Friday?
That I don't know.
On the huddle, because they do have a show Monday through Friday where they talk and they'll go over all the different stuff. And
I'm sure that's what he's going to do. But that from 10 to 12, that's not a good time to be on TV when you got Fox Network doing their show, noon show, which is really good.
There's been some great coaches on that show, though.
Yeah. And now I guess you can go back throughout the week and watch it, though, not just then. So anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting. Other things I wanted to ask you about, guys, about why in the world would the Big Ten, and I love that James Franklin brought this up because I asked the Buckeye boys about it and they tried to sugarcoat it because they're Big Ten homers. He said, we should be in Big Ten territory. It's great to come out west for the teams that are new teams of our members. But I think he said it. I'm pretty sure he said the SEC does it right. They're promoting it every single day. They're writing something about us and everything like that. We get interviewed, get offered for autographs, all kinds of stuff. And he said we should be more or less in the Big Ten territory. What he's saying, we need to be where the Big Ten schools are, not in Las Vegas. He didn't say that, but he did say that. And I'm with him. I still don't get why the Big Ten moved their Big Ten media days to Las Vegas. I don't get it. I think it was a mistake. It's hard for the media to get out there, these small towns throughout the Midwest. I think they should have it like the SEC. If they want to go to a couple places, you got to have it somewhere in Ohio, Indianapolis, Chicago, something like that. Of course, you get kills in Chicago. I don't know.
But I think it goes beyond that, though. I mean, USC and Oregon, great teams, great programs, but why are they in the Big Ten? That just not making sense. I think the SEC has got it right with the way that they do their conference. It is in a centralized, it doesn't go outside of that. The ACC has teams in California. I mean, they were showing one of the games for basketball.
Isn't that the Pacific Coast?
Where Syracuse had to play Stanford and California, on different trips. Just the expense of that. Mm-hmm. And then you start getting into some of the sports that don't make money with softball and soccer and all those, and they're having to make those trips. It's just, it's going to end up having to stop because of financial.
But everybody has
economics.
To be included. Everybody has to have a league. Everybody has to get.
Everybody has to be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
not the best teams, just the most.
How would you separate it if you were going to make 4 divisions in the country? And that's it.
4 in the country?
For college football.
How many teams?
You're making 4 divisions.
With all the teams.
With our major
100 teams. 25.
I mean,
25.
North, south, east, west.
There you go.
But where's your dividing line? Because
you're wanting to make it regional? Is that what you're doing?
If you're
Is that
going
what
to do
you're
it,
saying?
you're looking somewhere on the West Coast, and all the teams in a certain region on the West Coast would be there.
All the good ones down the Big Ten.
Then you
do it by
then you have the North
population.
With where the Big Ten kind of is, the South where that is, and then if you went to East Coast.
See, the problem is we got too many schools. You got 130 Division I college football programs. In the NFL, what do we got? How many teams we got? 32 teams. So I would start something like get the best 36 teams in the country.
And where I'm going with that is, as the way this playoff keeps evolving, it's going to end up being 4 regions, 4 divisions. Where's your dividing lines? Who's in, who's out?
Does there have to be dividing lines?
Well, I tell you what, I think the ones in the Big Ten and the SEC are in pretty good shape.
Well, we're talking about money. When we start looking at it, it doesn't make sense for a Florida State or Florida to go to California to play USC or Cal or Stanford when they can play their games in a regional area. That lowers the cost, but the money is still more because you're going to have more fans involved, more products and everything like that, while you still got all the regional stuff.
I think, I don't know. I do think this. I think North Carolina is going to be in the SEC.
Well, I saw that this weekend.
Yeah, they're coming. And I think I think they're going to Virginia. We already got the status that we got. I don't know. Do you leave Clemson out? They're so good in football. Or do you take
Clemson
another
still has
state?
that deal till 2036, just like Florida State does.
Yeah. If it's me, I'd go another state. I'd go Virginia.
I don't think the SEC is going to wait.
I don't either.
Why would they wait another 9-10 years?
North Carolina, Charlotte. You gotta get North Carolina. North Carolina, then I'd either go get Virginia Tech or Virginia. Now, if you want the best teams, then you go get FSU and then go get Clemson. And Miami will probably go to the Big Ten.
Yeah, the Big Ten would take Miami.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the worst move for college football realignment in college was Maryland. When they left the ACC, they have done basically nothing since.
Look at Nebraska. When they went in the Big Ten, they haven't done anything either. All right, let's talk. How much time? I got 2 minutes. All right, Chad, what's the best way to get up with you?
Call Orthopedic Associates at 850-785-4344. You can also look me up at chadmitchellmd.com or robotmd.com.
26 years. You getting excited about it? Get soon, man.
Absolutely.
High school football practice today, the hottest day of the year. May. Good luck with that. But they don't have 2 days anymore. That's one good thing if you're a player. Patrick, what's the best way to get up with you?
Call us on our local number, 850-890-5820, or look us up on Facebook at Turf Pro PC.
All right. Why? No. You told me you had 2 minutes. I'm not talking. I'm done.
I got a minute.
I'm done.
A minute passed.
I tell you what I'm going to tell you about. I'm really seriously. I'm really thinking about getting one of those electrical bikes. I thought about it. Julie said, "Let's get them. They're nice. You can go as far as you want to go. You get tired, just like Chad said. Turn the electricity on. Let them bring them back." I know I'm going to get a 10-speed from Steve's Bike Shop on 23rd Street for Leighton. Leighton wants for her birthday. We're definitely going to do that. But the great thing about Steve's Bike Shop, they work on them too. If they tear down, you buy these cheap bikes, the tires, you drive them 1 or 2 times and these tires are flat, you never get them back up. Take them down there. They'll put new tires on there that last, that work. He had to do that for us. We had an old bike. We took it down there, Julie did, and Steve did a great job. Locals taking care of locals. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida. The afternoon underdogs.
Is changing Miller Park to American Family Field. They're in Milwaukee. They're in Beardtown. They're in the place that Miller was developed. They are named the Milwaukee Brewers. They're not